I started university, I was really like, oh, am I gonna make friends? And lectures and teaching actually started happening. It was like, wow, I'm actually settled. I'd made a few friends, I had plans, my schedule was packed.
ARU became more of a support system.
Throughout these 3 years, I become more confident. I also start learning to become a leader.
I've built really strong relationships with people that I feel like will go on further outside of uni.
Teachers and other staff are always ready to help.
At ARU was literally the best experience I could have ever asked when it came to the whole university life. Even though COVID came around, ARU did well to maintain the whole thing.
I was ready for this new journey because I was going to study something I always wanted to.
The connections which I made here, it will have a very big impact on my life. It will benefit me in the future.
When I will graduate and walk on the stage, all the girls who have ever wished for education and they wanted to achieve something higher in life, all of them will be graduating with me that day.
This is like the best decision I've ever made.
I'm really excited for the future. I want to see what is to become of me.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I've changed a lot in this uni.
I couldn't ask for anything more than this.
What message would you give to the class of 2022?
Congratulations for reaching this point and look forward to the journey ahead.
You've come through one of the hardest times that I think that any generation of students has had, and you've come out on top.
The world is your oyster. You know, there's no limitations to what you can achieve.
You make us proud.
Give them hell. I'm so proud to be a part of ARU, and I hope you are too. It's a wide community getting wider around the world, and it's a proud boast to say I am an Anglia Ruskin graduate. Well done.
What I want to become in future is professional footballer,
cybersecurity analyst.
I'm going to be the Prime Minister.
A lawyer.
Public health professional.
Emergency medicine.
Software engineering.
Physician associate.
Maybe an actress.
In the future, I would like to be a successful person and happy person.
Professional actor.
Senior lecturer in history.
Managing director.
CG supervisor.
Alumni officer.
PhD student.
Veteran.
Chairperson of the National Youth Environment Council. Volunteer for the Royal British Legion.
Registered music therapist.
Founder of Little Lifts.
Honorary graduate.
We all should be really proud of ourselves and we deserve this.
Good morning, everybody. Please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Chelmsford Cathedral for this morning's ARU graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2022. I'm particularly delighted to welcome the Mayor of Chelmsford, Councillor Sue Dobson, and her consort, Keith Dobson, to join us for our celebrations. You are most welcome. I think it's fair to say that your experience of higher education has been more on the unconventional side, given the disruption that you've had to manage caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. However, it is testimony to your commitment to your studies that you're here today to participate in your graduation ceremony. So from all of us, many congratulations on simply completing your studies. So now that you are here, what's this all about? Well, graduation ceremonies date back to the 15th century, and the tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolizes the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use their skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, bow their head, and doff their hat to the Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge both their success and their transition to the new role of graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars, and as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. So it is now time for us to begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Roderick Watkins, to address you all. Vice-Chancellor.
Madam Mayor, distinguished guests, graduands, family, friends, colleagues, as Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I am delighted to be joining you this morning at your graduation ceremony. And firstly, to all those graduating today, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for each of you to take stock, to reflect, and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are now the future. You have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task despite all the challenges you'll have faced, including those posed by this dreadful pandemic, can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. And whether your future lies in education, health, or social care, with your passion and your expertise, you really can now make a difference, helping society to address the challenges that we all face. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and the determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change, and to achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities, these are all fundamentally important elements of our mission, transforming lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. And despite all the challenges that we have all faced together, we have had another highly successful year at ARU. We have opened a new university in Peterborough, ARU Peterborough, and welcomed our first cohort of students in September. And this new university will provide life-changing opportunities for thousands of local people who may not previously have considered degree-level study, and deliver a skilled local workforce that will meet employers' needs. Also, last year, we were awarded the Queen's Anniversary Prize, and that's the highest prize a university can win in the National Honours System, for our world-leading research in music therapy, and in particular, our research with and for people living with dementia and their families. In January, we opened the UK's first Samaritans University Hub on our Cambridge campus, and will be opening the Chelmsford Hub very soon. And in April, we were ranked first in the UK and 20th in the world out of more than 1,100 universities for the impact of our work in health and well-being towards the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal. And that's a ranking in the Times Higher Education University Impact Rankings. And our researchers continue to have worldwide reach and impact. In this year's National Research Excellence Framework, 16 of our research areas were identified as including world-leading research. And our researchers are tackling real-world issues, from improving internet safety for teenagers to, as I said, changing the lives of people living with dementia, and from developing compassionate resilience in healthcare workers to addressing the global burden of eye disease. And our researchers responded rapidly to the COVID-19 outbreak by committing to research that would help us to understand and develop interventions to address the massive impact the pandemic was having on all our communities. And their work included research into ways to speed up coronavirus testing, research into how COVID-19 affects the eyes and how it makes tinnitus worse, and an investigation into innovative drug combinations that can reduce complications in COVID-19 patients. So in our research, as in our education, we are having real, tangible impact on people's lives, and that's something of which we can all be proud. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of the students and the communities that we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your support as our newest alumni, because the support we receive from our alumni and friends really matters, adding value to the education we can provide future generations of students and supporting our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us to build links with your networks and your professions, and please spread the good word about your university. Before I close, I would please like to pay special tribute to your families and friends who have offered you their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude, so please join me in thanking them. And I would please like to acknowledge also and thank my colleagues, the staff right across ARU, for their tireless work and professionalism and their extraordinary commitment to supporting you and all in our community through the challenges of the pandemic. So, once again, my warm congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you, and please do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and our success and your success are inextricably linked. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So we now come to our main business for this morning's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to come to the podium to present to the Vice Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Harrison.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Child and Adolescent Mental Wellbeing, Charleston Jiwanzuru. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Midwifery, J. Alice Abel. Rosie Grace Allen. Chichi Anen. Daisy Daniela Jacqueline Hatchcroft. Sarah Baldwin. Lisa Alice Barker. Kimberly Louise Belham. Sherry Louise Bennett. Paige Blackburn. Annabelle Rose Bond. Lily Jane Bright. Lauren Sarah Cannon. Lucy Victoria Charles. Jessica Megan Sheffins. Martina Louise Clark. Catherine Susan Coe. Sophie Grace Dade. Guluzar Dag. Coral Davis. Hannah Louise DeBee. Rebecca Field. Lauren Victoria Fox. Sophie Louise Victoria Gallant. Erin May Geeson. Laura Joanne Giles. Nicole Emma Gillespie. Harriet Ann Gowers. Georgia Elizabeth Hardy. Eleanor Jane Hay. Brooke Gina Hayes. May Erin Holbom. Caitlin Louise Knight. Yasmin Elizabeth Creature. Emma Audrey LaPage. Sarah Laman. Grace Amanda Lucas. Ria Leanne Maddle. India Lily A. Madwell. Sophie Alexandra Marsh. Casey Ann Matholly. Kate Robin Melia. Melissa Rose Mastava. Joanna Newcomb. Chantel Natalie W. Najuki. Emma Linda Orchard. Natalie Ellen Osborne. Ruby May Owen. Louise Tracy Perkins. Katie Louise Plunkett. Carly Ann Price. Leanne Josephine Roach. Connie Zita Saunders. Jessica Ellen Savage. Rosie Saville. Natasha Jane Sharman. Megan Nicola Simmons. Bethany Louisa Slater. Lily May Smith. Megan Sparks. Millicent Tachi. Chloe Thiedum. Grace Veronica Thompson. Chinwekel Chasinda Yukachuku. Alice Vamby. Sarah Leslie Warren. Alicia Wood. Fran Woodington. Gracie Alexandra Wren. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Nursing Adult, Holly Lawrence. Vice-Chancellor, that partially completes the list of graduands for me to present to you today.
Professor Harrison, thank you. Each year, Anglia Ruskin University makes a small number of Student Leader Awards, which recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to ARU and the wider community through extracurricular activity. Recipients of these awards have exhibited exemplary leadership skills and demonstrate that their work has benefited their fellow students and the wider community. This year, only 6 students have been selected for one of these esteemed awards. I should now like to call upon Karen Bartholomew, Deputy Head of School, to come to the podium to read the citation for the Student Leader Award for Sarah Warren.
Anglia Ruskin University has an established process of awarding up to 6 annual Vice-Chancellors Student Leader Awards. These awards aim to recognise, celebrate and reward exceptional contributions to Anglia Ruskin and the wider community through participating in extracurricular activities. Recipients need to have shown exemplary leadership skills and have demonstrated that their work has benefited fellow students, the wider community and their future employment. Sarah, a graduate of BSc Honours Midwifery course, is one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2022. During her time at ARU, Sarah has strived to be a leader as well as an active and passionate member of the study body. Through her ambassador roles, she has been positive and passionate about ARU and an authentic student voice for potential students. Delivering presentations at Open Day and outreach events, Sarah has developed her public speaking skills and received excellent feedback from attendees. She also trains her fellow ambassadors to give campus tours. Sarah is actively involved in her community, where she volunteers with her local Beaver Scout group. She plans and organises events, giving young people the chance to experience activities that may not have otherwise been available to them, helping them to learn teamwork, communication and life skills. Her extensive voluntary work has led her to receiving the Student Union Gold Volunteering Award in both her first and second year at ARU. This includes her work with the National Youth Engagement Network, which involves creating webinars and online webinars on sustainability, employability and mental health for young people during the pandemic. She's also been an active participant in other events, including present wrapping for elderly people, planting trees, litter picking and fundraising for the Alzheimer's Society. Sarah also actively promotes the benefits of volunteering to her peers and was a volunteer hero, raising awareness of the Volunteer Centre. Sarah is actively involved in all aspects of her course through her role as course rep, committee member and treasurer for the Midwifery Society and events coordinator for the Friends of the MSF Society. This includes running online revision sessions and interactive quizzes, a course of medical French classes and providing feedback to course tutors on behalf of her peers on course-related issues. These activities have helped Sarah develop her confidence in communicating with people, especially those in more senior roles. This will prove invaluable in her midwifery career, in her interactions with senior colleagues, consultants and the multidisciplinary team to provide the best possible support for women and babies in her care. Sarah, we are very proud of you. Well done for being recognised as one of the Vice-Chancellor's student leaders for 2022.
Sarah, many congratulations. We now continue with our main business for this morning's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And once again, I call upon Pro-Vice Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to return to the podium to continue to present to the Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Harrison.
Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to continue the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Child, Emma Lauren Bainbridge. Louise Clara Barrett. Rebecca Alice Bryan. Elizabeth Mary Bullock. Charlotte Clark. Eloise Holly Conway. Alexandria Cosgrove Turner. Emily Faye Devenish. Rashida Ghazali. Jodie Ann Georgina Gordon. Megan Emily Harding. Elizabeth Grace Hornsby. Soraya Jones. Lauren Nicola Kimball. Lucy Frances Lazell. Abigail Georgina Mason. Louise Makichena. Megan Ann Mills. Elodie Nicholas Clear. Seba Noor. Charlotte Georgina Emily Parsons. Natasha Jane Philbrick. Rebecca Chloe Porter. Sophie Louise Ridgian. Amy Louise Shepherd. Sophie Julie Simpson. Paige Bo Solomons. Georgia Lily Spencer. Sade Staines. Paris Tuffy. Christy Webster. Lauren May Williams. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours, Nursing, Mental Health, Oladuni Adebayo. Blessing Nkosi Adideo. OJ Adiyubai. Ola Lakan Abib Adewole. Chukyumdum Chimaiz Ake Ocha. Abraham Andrew. Ola Wafemi Adebayo Bakare. Benjamin Nathan Carr. Raymond Asiidu Damoa. Uloma Dyke. Samuel Doncor. Natalie Dunn. Jephthah Emmanuel. Yandi Folai. Abisiyi Fufiyin Williams. James Abiyang. Olubusola Adeyinka Afidiru. Leanne Konaduyu Yidom. Abiodun Elizabeth Lawell. Erica Magona. Forsat Josephine Mamu Doka. Cleopas Muchakwa. Marcel Amika Nona. Chloe Lee Nunn. Clement Nawiz. Chloe Ann O'Connell. Abby O'Dun Lamai. Nanu Busi Majua Kolam Oju Oso. Kaindi Rabi Ayu. Moju Bazirat Rabayu. Tanya Osisimu B. Odilin Smith. Gemma Louise Tihon. Abdul Tunkara. Agatha Christie Maxi Venus. Cecilia Zawiwi. For the award of Master of Science, Advanced Midwifery Practice, Laura Ann Bennett. For the award of Master of Science, Advanced Nursing Practice, Donna Aria Rachel Chiutsang Hondu. Rebecca Culpin. For the award of Master of Science, Child and Adolescent Mental Wellbeing, Jasmine Amber Fisk. Sharon Janice Traiz. For the award of Master of Science, Mental Health, Mary Chinye Chukyu. Olivia Grace Hartican. Gerald Getfar Namwaza Banda. Marian Namwanji Payne. Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Professor Harrison, thank you. Graduates, very many congratulations. Well done. No accidents across the stage. You've all done your big day. Well done. There'll be many of your fellow graduates who, for whatever reason, are unable to join us for today's ceremony, but we should still acknowledge their success. So will you please join me in celebrating their achievements? We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but first I should like to invite one of our wonderful new graduates, Jodie Ann Gordon, to come to the podium to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of all graduates today.
Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, ladies and gentlemen, fellow graduates, good afternoon. It is my pleasure to offer the vote of thanks today from myself and on behalf of all the students graduating at this ceremony. How gratifying it is to see the pride and joy on everyone's faces. It's the ending of an era, and it feels like only yesterday we made the most important decision of our lives. My fellow graduates, let us reflect for a minute on all the experiences we had at ARU, most of which were really good and left our hearts smiling, and some were quite challenging, yet they've made us who we are today. I'm sure that all of us, at some point throughout our journey, struggled, whether it was due to assignments, exams, or personal lives, the looming pandemic, or simply just trying to stay awake during lectures. But here we are today, far more prepared, resilient, better informed, and we can all attest that our lives have transformed personally and professionally. No one achieves success without the help of others, and so I'd like to use this opportunity to thank our enablers, the people who embarked on this journey with us. To our senior lecturers and staff, thank you. Thank you for your strategic vision and management of this noble institution. Thank you for your patience, commitment, and for planting the seeds of knowledge which have and will continue to bear good fruits. Thank you for empowering our minds and being a compass to our success. You are an inspiration to us all, and we truly appreciate your diligent efforts. To all the staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes, be it administrative, auxiliary, technicians, securities, the librarians who became our best friends, and the list continues. Thank you for your essential but often hidden work. You are all central to the daily operations at ARU, and without your services, ARU cannot function smoothly. Your contributions are greatly appreciated. Finally, I'd also like to express sincere gratitude to our families, friends, and colleagues for their extensive love, guidance, encouragement, and unwavering support, which have allowed us to bask in this momentous achievement. My fellow graduates, thank you for the memories we've created over the years. I am immensely proud that we all survived the perceived unattainable. I am excited for our future, and as we know, the only way from here is upward and onward. But let us always remember who we are and where we belong. May our choices reflect our hopes and not our fears. May we always have the courage to follow our dreams and always remember that a bend in the road is not the end of the road. After all, we were designed for accomplishment, engineered for success, and endowed with seeds of greatness. Once again, congratulations, ARU, class of 2022. We did it.
Jodie-Ann, thank you and very well done. I now call for one final time on the Vice-Chancellor to address the new graduates. Vice-Chancellor.
So now, please, can I ask all those who have been presented to me on the stage this morning, can I please ask you to stand? As Vice-Chancellor of Anglia-Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars, take all that you have learned out into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
And that brings us to the end of our ceremony, and I hereby declare proceedings closed. Can I now ask everybody to stand for the academic procession?